I'm Tracey Gamer Fanning, otherwise known as the Brain Tumor Bitch. I know you're probably surprised to hear somebody say that about themselves, but I say it from a place of absolute strength and power. You see, I do have terminal brain cancer. I was diagnosed in 2006. I went through surgery and paralysis and multiple pills and radiation, and I now say brain tumor bitch because I say it thinking I own my cancer. My cancer doesn't own me. It took away a lot from me in the beginning, but now I've taken a lot back and I've decided how I want to use this platform of being diagnosed with a terminal illness and what I wanted to do with it and say to other people who are suffering from this illness. In 2006, I was diagnosed and grabbed a bunch of friends and we started something called the Connecticut Brain Tumor Alliance. Because when I was let out of the hospital, oh, there's my kitchen utensils. I looked for a community of support similar to the breast cancer community because I always liken that to this unbelievable family of pink ribbon warriors who would talk about their illness and do things together and wear wonderful jewelry and do walks. And you'd even pull up the yogurt top and it was pink to raise awareness and support. When you have brain cancer, that doesn't happen. You get a hug and you get a lot of sympathy, but there wasn't real support 10 years ago. So we wanted to create a family so that when people got diagnosed, they had a place to go to say, oh my God, am I going to remember my kids' names? And am I going to be able to go out to dinner with my friends? And am I going to be able to go on and have a life while this thing is trying to steal it from me? So these short 3-minute webinars or segments, or I don't know, I'm 45, I'm not really sure what you call them, but we're going to have some 3-minute conversations about what it's like to live instead of die from brain cancer. I have 2 children, 3 stepchildren, an amazing husband, a charity. I do a lot of public speaking on medical marijuana. I have a very full life. Not the life I had pre-brain cancer, which was a big career and very different than it is now, but certainly not as fulfilling. So I'll end this first 3-minute segment, since you've gotten to know a little bit about me, by saying something I always say when I go out and speak. It's that I would much rather live a very, very full half-life than a very half full life. And I think if you have brain cancer or any terminal illness, you know what that means. So welcome to my life. My alarm just went off. I made it in 3 minutes. Yes! All right. Since my timer is done, our first episode is done. I think we did pretty good. I hope you'll look for the next episode and we can talk about other things like cooking and sex and raising children and death and medicines and all that fun stuff that we have to deal with every day. So thank you for joining me. I'm the Brain Tumor Bitch.